For most women in career and in business, I know you have also heard that you need to pick one thing and do one thing. But like you and I know, it's almost impossible to live life just on one front. If you have to be a career woman, at some point you have to be a career woman and a family woman. And sometimes you have to be a career woman and a family woman and a business woman and a minister in church, right? And all of those things draw on your strengths and capabilities in different ways, and you just have to make it work. This is where I am. I am at the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10. Chapter 10 verse 9. And Joab was David's chief of staff. And Joab saw that the battle was against him before and behind. Joab saw that the battle was against him in two fronts. Normally, when you go to fight the battle, the people you are fighting with, they are on the other side. You galvanize your men and then you go and fight, right? But Joab in this instance saw that the Ammonites and the Syrians had formed two battle fronts, and one was on this side and the other one on this side. And so at that point, Joab had to divide up his men, and he said something important that I need to read out for you. And he said to his brother was leading the other group of soldiers, and he said to him, if the Syrians are too strong for me, then you shall help me. And if the Ammonites are too strong for you, then I shall come and help you. And how this battle panned out was that the Syrians started running away from his brother. And the moment the other group of people saw that the Syrians were running away from his brother, what did they do? They ran away. And so, dear woman or man or individual who finds themselves fighting on two battlefronts, who finds themselves confronted with two areas of life in which they must win, and they seem separated. I mean, I love you if your work is your life, is your ministry, all intertwined. It is ideal. But for most women, our families are ministries, right? The work you do, the business you do, the friendship you must keep. Being a sister, a friend, a boss, a subordinate, you have to wear different caps and you have to fight life on these different battlefronts. And this is what I have to say to you from the scripture. Strive to win in at least one. What the devil tries to do is that some area is failing and you deceive yourself and say, at least I'm winning in the other area. But I'm telling you that if you strive to win in every area of life, this is how to do it. So sometimes some things are shaky and other things seem like they are winning. All you need to do is to get the enemy to run away from you in one area. I am not saying choose one area and leave the other area to rot. I'm saying there are areas that are tougher than the other areas. You just hold place. Keep status quo. Don't run away in defeat. Just hold on until you can win in one area. If it's at work that you are beginning to do well and the home is shaky, don't say, after all, I'm succeeding at work. Don't do that. Okay, just keep trying at the home front. Keep making an effort. When you win in the work front and the enemy runs from you, it will add to who you are. And this new you is going to come back to the place of work. You are going to, feel secure. You are going to have encouragement. You are going to know that you are also favored, and you are going to bring that win to the home place. And if it is the business that is acting up, don't pack up. If the enemy gains in one aspect, they will not run away from you in the other aspect, because remember, as in the battlefront, the enemy is looking at you in this area to see where you run from, and the moment you run from this, it creates a defeatist mindset that may not allow you progress in other areas. So even if one area is not doing well, keep working at it, and then in the area that is doing well, intensify. I'm saying this because sometimes it's good to see something that is not working and let it go and move on. But every time you give in to defeat, and it's not like it's a direct instruction, somebody you heard God clearly say, oh, don't do this area. Every time you give in to defeat completely in any area, it kind of signals to the enemy that this lady gives up. This lady, if we press in, we can break her down on this area. So hold your ground until you can win in one area, win enough that your senses, your spirit gets a knack of the winning mentality, and then you can come back with that win. And I am telling you, the enemy is going to run from you in all the other areas. This is something that you need to start practicing. I don't know, but I know that for most women, you almost cannot say this is one area of life that is just all I'm doing. I'm a mother, I'm a full-time mother. I'm doing, even those of you who are full-time wives, you know that you have to represent, you know that you have more than one cap you wear. Don't allow the enemy win in any area. Don't give up in any area. That's all I have come to say. There is no area where it is good for you to pack up and go and say, oh, this part of me, maybe I am not designed to be this kind of person. Just hold your ground. Just keep showing up. Just keep trying, right? And if you can win in one area, that's all that is needed. The enemy is going to run away in every other place. Okay? Now this video is getting too long, but I felt I should share that and encourage somebody somewhere today that it is important that you don't pack up in any area. All you need to win is one area. All you need to excel at is in one area, right? And it will tell you that you can actually win, that you are actually made up of a winner mentality. You are going to take that win, and the enemy will run from you everywhere.